We are standing in the central park of Skolkovo, and right beside the hypercube and also the existing pond of the Skolkovo, which we are converting into vibrant public space for the people. This is actually the center of gravity of the whole Skolkovo area, where most of the people gathering, and that's why it's called Central Park. Our idea of the Skolkovo garden in general, the whole landscape idea, is basically how to connect all the existing or new buildings which was built quite independently, but before there was no plan which connects all these facilities together into one space. So our mission was how to make a vibrant public space which connects all these facilities together and also make everywhere accessible. The Skolkovo project in general is one of the representative projects of Moscow. And as a, let's say, landscape designer or urban designer, we wanted to contribute how to bring our knowledge into Moscow and how to work together with the people in Moscow and to create a space together. And of course, we know that there are so much difficulties to implement such a huge project in short time. We knew it is not easy task to do, but we found this is a very rewarding challenge to try. That's how we started together. There is one feature we brought to entire area, not only 3 but even more projects probably in the future, is that there is a few consistent elements goes across the entire area. One feature is about this curving kind of network, which is basically invites you to walk through in a large distance, and you also do recognize this network in a very explicit way. Instead of making just a straight street, we wanted to make everything as a smooth connected, which also emphasized the power of network. That's the starting point of why things are so curvy. And one more thing is that choice of the material. If we start using different materials in different locations, again the whole thing becomes falling parts and ad hoc. So we wanted to regulate the number of elements and number of material, so you can see the repetition of the same elements in different locations, which also binds the things into more unity. This is a mix methods. One is if I come here like once in a month to see the site, but more often we are communicating with a local party like Arteza, and I'm receiving a photograph of the construction, and then sometimes I make a sketch and then send a picture and communicate on the phone. It's like a smart device, let's say. We are helped by that. Arteza as our local partner who basically supervise and also carry the project as good as possible in the end result. And so it was very important that someone who has experience on the site supervision. And I was convinced that Arteza is one of the best to ask to be the partner. I'm actually often working with foreign architects because we have quite some foreign projects. And actually, this is not especially about Russian. It's just a question of working with foreign people who has a slightly different culture of behavior and communication. Of course, nothing is easy, but I'm very much enjoying working with Arteza. And I hope we continue even more projects together. And the whole process is actually trial and error. So every time we work together, probably things get better and better every time. That's what my hope.